What's going on, creative friends? Have you ever found yourself with a cart full of craft supplies you don't need? Or even worse, buying duplicates of things that you already have? I know I'm definitely guilty of that. Today, I'm going to be sharing 5 simple strategies to help you stop overspending on craft supplies and to help you make the most out of what you already own. Before we jump into today's tips, I want to tell you about an exciting event coming up.
The Create with Your Card Making Stash Summit.
It's a 3-day virtual event from January 24th through the 26th, with a pre-party on January 23rd. This event is designed to help card makers like you boost your confidence and create endless cards using supplies you already own. It's absolutely free to attend. You'll also gain access to a private Facebook community to connect with others and, of course, have some fun. So mark your calendars, and I hope you can join us for this amazing event. The link is in the description box below. All right, let's get into the video. These are all suggestions, and you could definitely skip the ones that do not apply to you. First up, we're going to need to unsubscribe from emails or accounts that are always trying to sell you something. We've all been there, receiving daily emails with tempting discounts and flash sales. It's super easy to get caught up in the excitement and feel like you're missing out if you don't buy now. But here's the thing, those deals will come around again, and often we don't even use the items we buy out of impulse. By unsubscribing from these emails and accounts, you reduce the temptation to spend. You can also unfollow social media accounts that focus heavily on selling rather than inspiring. Instead, follow creators who share project ideas, tips, and techniques without the constant push to buy more or show you that shiny new thing. Next, let's talk about organizing your supplies. A well-organized craft space can make a huge difference. When your materials are scattered or piled up, it's easy to forget what you have. You might end up buying something you already own, simply because you just can't find it. Start by grouping similar items together, like all your papers in one place, stamps in another, and so on. You can use clear bins or labeled drawers so you can quickly see what's inside. It can also help to keep an inventory either digitally or in a notebook. This way you can easily check what you have before making purchases. Now that your supplies are organized, it's time to shop your stash. Before you rush out to buy new materials for your next project, take a moment to go through what you already have. Treat your craft room like your personal store. Sometimes just sorting through your stash can spark inspiration. You might rediscover items you bought ages ago and never used, or materials you can repurpose for new projects. It's all about seeing your stash as a source of endless possibilities. Now, to keep things exciting, why not set crafting challenges for yourself? These challenges can be a fun way to push your creativity and make the most out of your supplies. For example, you can challenge yourself to create a project using only items from a particular drawer or bin. Another idea is to set a time limit, say an hour, to complete a project. This helps you stay focused and prevents overthinking, which I'm sure we all are guilty of at some point. You can also try themed challenges like creating cards for a specific season or occasion using only your existing stash. You can also try to find different challenges online. Now, this next one I used to do very often with my kids' toys, and that's the 1 in, 1 out rule. This is a simple but powerful strategy to keep your stash manageable. From every new item you bring in, commit to using or donating one from your current collection. This doesn't just help with physical space, it also encourages you to be more mindful about what you purchase. Ask yourself if the new item truly adds value to your crafting or if you're buying out of impulse. Now, by following this rule, you'll find it easier to maintain a balanced and clutter-free craft space. Usually I would encourage people just to purge and declutter everything in their craft room, but I know that can definitely be daunting for some. By following these 5 strategies, you'll not only save money, but also make the most out of the supplies you already have. I would love to know what tip you're going to try first, so let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to check out the event that's coming up, and be sure to grab that free PDF download. That's going to help you stay organized so that you can get the most out of your stash. And remember, stay creative, my friends.